Yep.
Alright.
Yep. Play the Dreadseed for 2, and I will play a. I'm gonna play this quest. Trigger the Dreadseed, shoot you for 2.
I'll block 2.
Sure. And then I'm going to pay 1. Or I'm gonna go ahead and hit you for 1.
I'll block.
Alright, then I'm gonna pay 1. I'll mini Voodoo Mask naming those Greaves of the Martyr, so it just loses all its text.
Okay. But it's still. Oh wait, it's a 0 armor.
It still has 2 armor counters on it. Those work.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, well from this point on, opponent's going to have Shuriken up for my abilities, but I can just land a Sash at some point, and we'll be able to start busting through that. No idea what to name this Silver Moon. Probably Frost, in case he's got that Hailstorm ice weapon. Looks like most of his deck's physical, but that's the only
Alright,
thing
I'll
I
start
can
off
guess.
with Pure Strike. So I get +3 attack.
Yep.
And I delve. Oh wait, so when it says this combat, I have to attack first, and then I get the +3
Yeah,
attack?
that looks like right. Looks like you have to declare an attack and then
Oh,
respond to your own attack with that, which is kind of weird. You could also use it on defense. So if your opponent swings in with a creature, you could activate that on defense, and then the rest of his creatures will die if they attack that turn.
alright. So I messed up. I can't really play it.
You can just attack with your hero and then cast it on yourself in response to your own attack.
You can't attack even if you don't have a weapon?
Yes, you can attack for 0. Like, that's why Broderick's exist, because they put Assault on your hero. You're allowed to attack for 0. Broderick's
Oh.
just give you a reason to do damage.
Alright.
Yeah.
So I'll attack for 0.
Yeah, you got it. Go for it.
Well, first off, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna go and kill the little Tauren warrior.
Sure. Opponent uses Alt-Shift to see the bottom of those. So he bottomed 1, topped 1.
Right, so this is tap. And then reconstruct. I'll go get Smite Reaver.
Yeah, I have no answer to that right now. It's just going to start smashing me.
And that's that.
You can hit me for 8 a turn now. Who did you kill, the warrior? Alright. Alright, well we're going to start taking 8 a turn. I don't have much to do against that right now. I guess I just play Sash Go. Because if I play Haunt, it's just not going to do anything either. Actually, maybe we play Haunt, because then our opponent will... Yeah, we might need to play Haunt first, because then it's in play, and our opponent can't interrupt it with a Shuriken in hand. So let's go ahead and play... I don't even know if I need to play a resource this turn. I might just say go. And I don't have any quests to complete. These are all too expensive. Actually, if I play the Haunt, it'll be... I can complete exactly Haunt if I cast it now and don't open it up for interrupts, so that's going to be my play. I'll cast Haunt on you. I'll keep track of a dice soon. And I'll pass it to you. Yeah, the Dreadseed actually makes this... It doesn't cost any less, because its cost isn't a... It doesn't cost like a number of resources. It has a specific cost of tap 4 cards. So we can tap Haunt, the equipment, the ally, and my hero, and we will draw a card. I didn't really want to play my Sash yet because I needed to play the ability while I got a chance to. We're going to be taking a buttload of damage from this thing. He'll probably tap out to do a lot of damage with it, and then we can start playing our... Well, I mean, we'll probably just play the Sash anyways, otherwise the Haunt's not going to do any damage. I mean, luckily we have a lot of life total to work with. But we gotta get the Sash in play, otherwise the armor will continue to block.
I'll pass and block the Haunt.
Alright, into your turn, I'm gonna use my quest to tap 4, draw 1. On tap, put a counter on the haunt, and you blocked it. Oops. Draw one. Okay, now we've got a turn. We still need to go ahead and play our resource this turn. I just wanted to get a little bit more information. We need 4 no matter what, so there's no way I can make that trigger unpreventable. Alright, so with 4 mana, do we just play Sash Go? Make our opponent waste his turn again? He'll just quest, that's fine. He's got exactly Shuriken in hand. I'll play this resource, shoot you for 2 with Dreadsteed. Alright, he blocks it. That's
2.
fine. Still got to make your opponent remember that he has it. Play the Sash. Go.
At the end of your turn, I'll do Big Game Hunter.
He gets to look at the top 4 and get an equipment. He does have to reveal the equipment he gets. You got to reveal all these.
Oh, yeah.
Blade Storm. Attached weapon gets +3 attack. When it enters play, you deal damage to all opposing allies equal to its attack. A Brutal Steel.
I took Edge of
Oblivion. Okay. Oh, that's not an ability. Okay, so looks like this deck is make a weapon huge and hit with it multiple times.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. Alright, so that was the end of my turn. So opponent's going to untap with 5, maybe go up to 6 mana, but his hand is Edge of Oblivion, Shuriken, and Negation. So we've got a backup weapon in case we get rid of the one in play. But what I do is take the one out of his hand first and then get the one out of play afterwards. But even then we have to get rid of the Shuriken first, otherwise it'll interrupt my only way to interact with this weapons. Broderick's not going to be doing much on this board because my opponent has armor to block him anyways.
You can place a resource at any time, right? Like
nope.
I can.
Well, I mean, it's got to be during your turn, but you can place a resource anytime your turn.
Alright, good. So I'll start off by declaring an attack with Smite's Reaver.
It's illegal.
What do you mean?
Like, it's good. I got nothing.
And then I'll exhaust the mount, and I can ready it and my hero. And then I'm gonna. Oh wow. Okay, I messed up a little bit. Fury Strike. I'll
Do you want to do that on your last attack? I'll just put my damage up to 7. There. I think that's what you meant to do.
Wait. Hold on. Yeah. I had to do it on my first attack.
Yeah. I get what you're trying to do. You're just trying to learn how this card works.
And then pay again for the Reaver, so that's 7 damage.
7 more.
Yeah. So after I can do the Delve. Actually, I'll put them both. Wait. Yeah, both at the bottom.
Okay. So now our opponent's hand is Shuriken and Edge of Oblivion. He's probably going to bottom one.
And that should be...
Not bottom, but resource.
Then I can put the resource.
Yeah, I don't know which one it was. My guess, Edge of the Oblivion, because Shuriken actually plays a role here.
Yep,
Edge
so that's my
is
turn.
just a duplicate weapon.
I'll block Haunt.
Haunt's unpreventable now. It's going to be 3 damage.
Oh, yeah. Crap.
Hey, at least it's not 14. Let me untap and draw. Okay, so now our opponent's tapped out. Can't Shuriken. We can Everlasting Affliction him. We're going to take another 8 next turn, putting us at 22. Then we can Nightfall for like 5 or something. I mean, I don't know how worried I am about getting the Shuriken out of hand. We can lessen it out right now for 3 mana. And we don't have much for 2 mana after that. Do we need to start drawing? We did shadow damage, so we can pay 2 to draw 2. Maybe that's the best play here. Let's think about it. We pay 2 to draw 2. We have up to 3 mana if we play like a Broderick or Silver Moon City. So with 3 mana, we could get a Banish, take out the weapon. And while his weapon is out of play, that's probably best case scenario. Worst case would be we just cast Lessen, take his Shuriken, pretty much just, play Broderick, not do much at all. We could cast Lessen, take something good, maybe, and then just complete the shadow quest anyways. So I think that's what we're gonna do, is just lessen out the shuriken. If we cast Everlasting Affliction, we could draw. I think either way, what we're gonna do is end up drawing first. So let's do that. Okay, we did shadow damage. I'm gonna complete the shadow quest for 2 because Dread Steep makes it 2 instead of 3. So we're gonna draw 2. All right, those are double bricks. So let's. This is basically like a resource, maybe a resource 2. This hand's not very good. We're super close to dead, so we just have to hope he can't kill me so we can get a bigger Nightfall off the next turn. I'll put a Silver Moon City into play, and I'll choose Frost Resistance.
Alright.
Yep, it's probably not going to matter. And then I guess we go ahead and lessen out his only good ability just because we have to. I'll get rid of the Shuriken.
Yep.
Yep. It's removed.
It's removed? Okay.
It's removed, yep. Oh, and then the trigger from the Dreadsteed was 2 damage.
Can I prevent this?
It's from my hero, so it's unpreventable.
Oh crap, again.
Past you. Okay. Supposed to trigger that Dreadseed earlier, but we're kind of doing friendly games. Okay, so it might take 8 for ouchies, go to 22, and then we can untap and Nightfall him for 6. He'll take 3 more from this, be at 8, take 6, put him at 14, so he still has 16 health. Shoot him for 2 more from the Dreadsteed, put him at 18.
Big Game Hunter. Grab the Shuriken.
Yeah, that's justice. Sure, why not? Alright, opponent drew the other Shuriken. Can't really beat that. So he's gonna have some interaction. We'll probably have to play Everlasting Affliction into it, and then get it countered, and then maybe haunt for whatever. Unless we draw some interaction right now, but all of our interaction's abilities, so we have to bait the Shuriken no matter what. And if I'm him, I wouldn't interact with the Shuriken in any way unless.
We'll just pass.
Okay.
I take 3.
Let's have double Nightfall. He didn't do anything to us, so he just took more damage and passed. So I guess he wants full resources so he can swing twice and keep Shuriken up. But if we go ahead and play Everlasting Affliction, that's going to force him to try and get it now. Which means he'll have to actually only swing with it next turn. And if he swings with it, that's 8 more damage we're not taking from the weapon, I guess. Yeah, I don't think he can swing with both. Can you swing with a melee weapon and a ranged weapon in the same combat?
Oh boy. I don't know.
I don't know. Not sure. Well, there's no point in putting it all into a Nightfall. It'll just get countered. I can play Silver Moon City, shoot him for 2 more, but that doesn't really do much, right? It just does 2 damage. Probably going to play it regardless because I want to get my resource count up. Only way to draw is this Cleansing Witch Hill. Just pay 4. Leaves us with maximum 3 mana left. I could Nightfall him for. I could do it for 3 just to bait a little bit and see if he counters it. If he does counter it, that puts him up to 11, puts me down to 11. He can still hit me for 8 a turn, which is 19, and then 8 more after that is exactly 27, which I would live from. So, wow, that was a lot. So, we talked about Nightfalling for 3. We'll see if he'll. Man, if I'm him, I certainly don't counter that, right? Nightfall for 3 does nothing. Broderick also does nothing on this board state, but no, my opponent's going to just armor all of his attacks, so he's basically just a resource. I'll play another Silver Moon City. I'll name Frost. Shoot for 2 from Dreadsteed, unpreventable. This hand, nothing's going on here, so we're still dealing 3 a turn, actually 5 if we keep placing resources. But I just don't want to get my thing countered, so I guess we pass. I'll just pass. Actually, no, I'm going to complete my quest against you. On your turn, I'll just flip over 1 of yours that's already flipped down. So it just flips it face down.
Oops, I forgot to turn it down.
You already did. It's good. Yeah, we're good. All right, your turn.
can do 12.
You know, I didn't really consider my opponent's hero as well. That's an additional 4.
Okay, first off, I'll attack you for 4.
It goes through.
And that's going to be it.
Not loving these Silver Moon cities. These are really awful right now. I drew 2 of them and neither one did a single thing. 3 from Haunt. Oh god, look at all the bricks. Opponent can just hit us for another 12 next turn and kill us. So I think we do a small Nightfall here and see if he counters it. Hold on, so he can hit us for 4 is 12, it's exactly 30. So we need to heal for at least 3. That'd be fine. I'll Nightfall you for 3, heal me for 3.
Hold up, I'm gonna shuriken.
Alright. Alright, so that just interrupts it. I wonder if there's a rule where you're not allowed to use ranged, because it makes sense. Like, how would you have ranged combat with both the ranged weapon and the melee weapon? It's interesting. Our opponent also hasn't considered maybe the Haunt that we can just sack instant speed and heal up, but I don't really want to have to rely on that. So now that he played that, I'll probably just drop a sash face down. Okay, with that face down with 4, we could burn for 4, drop us back down to 14. Our opponent can hit us for exactly 4, which is 16. No, 12, I'm sorry, that's 12. And we would live. So I guess that's the play. It's not my favorite play. I'd rather do an Everlasting Affliction to try and build up the board a little bit. If I were to cast Everlasting Affliction, sorry, doing some math. If I cast Everlasting Affliction, then my opponent, then I get 1 into play, which will deal 2 a turn. I'll get another 1 into play. And I can just sack the Haunt on his turn to heal me up for 4, but I'm dead on the next turn anyways, right? But at least then maybe I can get another Nightfall on him. I mean, if I just Nightfall for 4, puts him at 17, he's still so far away from dead. I'll cast the Everlasting Affliction on you. Pass.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'll do this quest, draw a card, since controlling equipment.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, you know what? My Akama's Sash only makes abilities unpreventable, not the Dreadsteed, so I think I got you with at least 1 trigger, maybe 2, so you're looking at probably 9 damage. Or just, yeah, go down to 9 damage on your hero.
Alright.
That's unfortunate.
It's all good.
Yeah, Dreadsteed not earning his worth in this matchup. Neither is this card. Neither is this card. Neither is this card.
Alright, I'll start off by doing a regular attack on your hero for 4.
Take 4.
And then I'm gonna ready this. I'll attack again. Oops. Another 4.
Alright, I'm at 26.
And then I'm gonna use my hero power to ready this, and strike for nothing again.
Alright, I'm going to sacrifice Haunt and heal for 4. So I'll heal up 4.
Alright.
And then take 4. I'm at 2 health.
And your turn. So I take
Just 2?
2.
And then we'll untap and draw. Alright, so that does nothing as well. Just pretty much mono bricks this game, I think. So opponent has no shuriken though, so he can still hit us for 12 next, or 8 next turn. We can play resource. This is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 plus 1, so 8. He can hit us for exactly 8. We can heal for 8 now. That'll get us one more turn. And these will do another 4 damage. So, I mean, we could just draw more Nightfalls. I guess that's one way to win the game. I'm going to stash here, shoot you for 2. It's not unpreventable. You can block it if you want.
Oh, oops. I was at 11.
Yeah, here's our Karn.
So
I'm going to...
I'll
Yeah, it makes sense. I'll pay 8, Nightfall you for exactly 9.
damn.
Alright, so yeah, you take 9, I heal 8. Right there. And I will pass back. Yeah, Nightfall's pretty good. We're going to hit our opponent for 4 with these things, put him down to 6 health, and then he'll die to the next trigger, so he has to kill us this turn, and we have 10 health. So I guess I didn't draw mono bricks, excuse me, but there's a lot of bricks here, and if we're able to kill him, that's just because Akama's Sash completely wins the game.
You're tapped out?
Plus knife. Yeah, I'm
All right.
tapped. I got 10 health. Let's see what you got. Give my weapon plus 20 attack or something.
No, wait, you got 10 health?
I got 10 health left.
Oh, I can't even kill you. Oh,
Well,
no, I can.
I actually
I can.
I don't know how the rule works with that. Maybe.
But I want to do something crazier.
Go for it.
Yeah, and then I'll strike you with Jin Rock for 3.
Okay, I will take 3.
So now I get to destroy 3 cards you control. So it's going to be the Sash. And let's go with the 2 curses.
You got it. I'll play this resource and shoot you for 2.
I'll block.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and tap 1, 2, 3, and... I guess 4, and I'll draw a card. I'll swing at you for 1 with this guy.
I'll block.
I'm going to pay 1 to play a Broderick. I'll pay 1 to play a Broderick. I'll play a Sash, and I'll pass. I don't think the game's gonna win, but I'm just playing it out. Why not?
I'll pay 3, swing with Jin Rock. Swing at your face.
Take 3.
And I get to destroy 3.
Guess I should have waited to play the Sash.
Those
I don't know.
3. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I should have waited to play
Akama's
Sash.
Sash, the Mount, and yeah, I'll go with a Broderick.
All right, you got it. Oops, sorry, wrong button. All right, we will start off. I will go ahead and use my hero, and I will attack. Actually, nah, let's start with Broderick. I'm gonna swing your hero for 2 with Broderick.
All right, I'm gonna block for 2. Then I can put and then I'll kill him with this. And so I can put a +1 attack counter here.
Alright, I'll swing with my token.
I'll block it, put another attack
Yeah, I'm gonna swing with my hero for 1. Or actually for 2 now.
2, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll block the 2.
Okay.
Put another. Oops.
I'm gonna pay 2, play a Dreadsteed, play this quest, shoot you for 2 with the Dreadsteed Shadow. I did damage now with Shadow, so I'm gonna pay 1, 2, complete this quest and draw 2. Okay, this is just game one.
The shuriken goes back in my hand now.
It's at the end of your turn, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Wait.
game. I got nothing.
Alright.
I got a whole bunch of irrelevant cards.
No.
Do you have time for game 3? I know you had to go soon.
It depends.
Just your call, man. Yes or no?
I don't think I have time.
That's cool. We will finish up another time.
Yeah, thanks for the game. See you.
GG.
GG.